Now, listen, you guys, Ice Spice and her team and her hairdressers and her stylists are out there exposing each other, and we're going to be talking more about it and how they are trying to latch on to Nicki Minaj. We're going to be talking about the Beyonce and Kamala Harris situation, as well as Bia and JT seemingly showing each other some love. Now, these are some of the things that we are going to be talking about in this video. Hello, tea lovers, and welcome to the tea plug. I trust you guys are doing well, and I trust you are doing great. Personally, I am doing great, you guys. I am doing extremely amazing. And without further ado, let us dive straight into today's tea. Another day, another female rapper who's out there baiting Nicki Minaj into a beef. At this point, that Paprika girl is extremely weird for this, okay? Because if you guys do not know, yesterday Ice Spice's hairstylist came out here lashing and accusing another stylist that works with Ice Spice for basically making her work and not paying her. And to me it sounded like somebody who was mad because they were not getting their coins, which I understand if that's what you want to do. Now, what I didn't understand is how that ended up having Nicki Minaj's name in it. Like, what is this? Okay, so let me first read the Instagram post that this girl shared, and then we'll talk about everything else. But basically, this is what I would try and summarize because it's also very long. She said that as a business owner, you have to try to turn something into nothing all of the time. So I was supposed to do Ice Spice's store hair, and they sent me a wig order 19, and then they called me again to add more 5, and then when it was time to pay, they didn't have the budget. That was my dumb mistake for thinking, since we worked together for years, that everything will be okay. But unfortunately, I learned my lesson. They kept changing the date, 4 changes. So she decided to cancel last minute, one day before the units were ready, after I made a whole bunch of wigs, which I told her to just take the units. But because we didn't have time to cut them and color them for hair this time around, she likes the majority of the work to be done for her all of the time. I told her professionally I will never deal with her moving forward. They then told me that they were going to pay for my service fee for making the units to at least be fair. Well, today they reached out to me to get another wig, and I asked about the service fee, and she told me straight up after they'd said they were going to pay that they are no longer going to pay. So 14 hours to make the units overnight by myself, several cases of dye, and 2,000 to the stylist in my shop because DJ can't cut a bang for real. Her words. That is Roku remote wig. These things happen, but that is not how you handle someone that respects your business and always comes through for you at the very last minute. Literally. Also, you still owe me my wig back because it's not paid for. What's going on with that? Khadija, I was able to download all of my text messages onto my MacBook because you guys know I got a new phone, so I make sure to post all of the times you told me that you want Ice to wear my wigs and that she likes my wigs the best. Also, they fit the best. You really disappointed me when you asked me to give you the tour units for free, 20k in wigs for no promo at that. Now, when have you ever known me to do that? Okay, I was with her. Seems like a stylist was just complaining to get paid. So I was really with her right now. And I'm like, girl, get paid, get your money. And everything that she said was pretty believable. I was like, oh, she's just depressed, hairstylist, or maybe a mad hairstylist who wants to get her payment for the work that she has done. Now, this is the part that got me looking at her sideways like, okay, is this still just about the wigs, or is there something that you guys are out there? There's a narrative that you're trying to peddle, or there's a bait that you're trying to set for Nicki Minaj. Because then she went ahead to say that thank you for making us make all of these Nicki Minaj wigs. I'm going to go ahead and not upload the rest of the screenshots since this is supposed to be Princess Diana, but it's always Queen Onika at DJ Slay, okay? And this is where it got complicated for me. This is when I stopped taking this thing seriously. I'm like, if you want to get paid, I get it, but where does Nicki Minaj fit in there? Do you get what I'm saying? Where is Nicki Minaj coming into this entire situation. And so now it's a thing of you trying to shame them for copying Nicki Minaj, but you guys came out and said that, well, it was Princess Diana inspiration, okay? She did not end there. She went ahead and was basically putting the hairstyles side by side, the inspiration, which is Nicki Minaj, and then the Ice Spice wig that resulted, okay? And then she also attached screenshots of their conversations where, Ice Spice and her team are clearly asking for them to replicate Nicki Minaj's wigs, okay? Now, I will say this, I do not have an issue with someone taking inspiration from someone. If she had decided to be inspired by Nicki Minaj, that wouldn't be an issue at all. For me, it's the fact that she came out there and denied everything and said that it was Princess Diana. So are you really trying to troll that woman? Like, what exactly are you trying to do? Are you trying to send her into a mental institution? Are you trying to make it seem like she's pressed and paranoid when you know exactly what's going on? Like, the more information about this girl comes out, the more I actually realize that, you know what, she might be looking like a mannequin, like she's a doll that doesn't speak, but she's very vile. If she's not vile, then she's just outright, stupid. Okay, I'm sorry I had to say that. She's outright slow, because there is no way that you can tell me you could be this evil. If it's not her, then it's a team that's making her do these silly, insane games. Like, what is the point in you gaslighting this woman? You spoke trash about her, had your friend leak the messages, she did not react, and now you have your stylist exposing all of this. And I just believe that, well, the conversation was had, and indeed they did ask, for Nicki Minaj wigs. I get it. They absolutely, I do believe those chats exist. But now what I'm questioning is the intention of them bringing it online right now that the girl is about to drop her album on Friday. The timing. That's what I'm questioning. Like, is this just a situation of a misunderstanding between stylists, or is this a publicity stunt to try and, bait Nicki Minaj into responding to this girl? I hope that Nicki Minaj continues to pay this girl, dust, to continue to ignore her, because at this point, everybody can see that, well, Ice Spice is not so unproblematic as people, used to think. Clearly, she's the devil right now, an untalented devil who doesn't even have strong payola. If you're going to be a devil to somebody, at least try and make sure that you've got payola like the Transformer. I'm just looking at her like, I do not want to insult her, so I would try to keep it cute. But it's pathetic at this point. And I do hope the Barbz become smart Barbz in this entire situation. Ignore that girl. Don't be trolling her on Twitter. Don't be going back and forth. Don't even be paying attention to anything that she does, because clearly it's not enough that Nicki did not respond to her the first time. She's trying to have Nicki Minaj respond to her for the second time so that she can have the public's sympathy. But in actuality, in reality, you're a non-factor. Do you understand? If Lottery Ticket, who can write and actually rap, could not benefit anything from going against Nicki Minaj, what about you, Paprika? Because you don't even have a quarter of the talent that Lottery Ticket has. The only asset that you had to you was your likability and your seemingly unproblematic nature. And I mean, I've always said it on this channel that when it comes to, being lyrical and actually rapping, Lottery Ticket is a better rapper. When it comes to, attitude, and when it comes to personality, Ice Spice really did seem to be unproblematic. And I said it on this channel that being unproblematic and seemingly being cool is her unique selling point when it comes to this business and this industry. And now it seems like she's lost the plot, and she's lost that. She has realized that, well, being unproblematic is not going to make her sell. So I guess she has decided to take another route. But anyway, let me just insert some of the voice notes and everything that this woman shared, and then I will catch you after that.
what was coming. But the thing is, why? Was it even necessary to even do all of that?
Yeah, my time and my money played with, it was very necessary. Everybody looked at me like I was crazy, like, oh, you really let her do that? I could have did worse.
Understand that.
You know, you don't understand. No, you don't understand.
No, I
just want to say this because my phone has been going off all night long. I don't know if she posted my phone number someplace. I'm not going to blame her because I didn't see her post my number, but I don't put it past you, especially from the things that you've done in the past. You like to show your power over me all the time. You guys think that this girl is so nice and sweet and amazing, but she's really not like that. She will really tell you, like, I'll cut everything off for you if you don't do what I say. And what can you do but say, this is the person that gave me the opportunity. Don't bite the hand that feeds you, and bow down to her. The only reason I'm back working with her, because I never want to work with her again, is because she humbled herself and Ice asked for me personally. A lot of people don't know that. Deja is a big BICTH, and I spelled it wrong because I don't want to get blocked. But that is what she is, and you guys will learn for yourself.
Well, there you saw that, you guys. There you saw what the stylist had to say. She had a lot of things to say. And at this point, this does seem orchestrated to me. And like I said, I do hope the Barbz continue going on a blackout, because this is a PR stunt. Pure PR stunt, a poor one at that. And I hope Nicki Minaj continues to ignore this girl. Now, the next thing that we're going to talk about, it seems like Bia and JT are out there showing each other some love. Bia took to her Instagram to basically post City Cinderella and said, "Congrats, my sis, the girl JT, you deserve." And then she shared the album cover for JT's mixtape, I'm sorry. And then also said, "At the girl JT, my girl." And that didn't end there. It seems like on Twitter, she also went there and said, "JT, real B, real rapper, and real friend. Sleep on next. Congrats, my girl, at the JT, at the girl JT hashtag City Cinderella, and JT responded and said, "You must be was up listening to Cece." Okay, and yeah, I love to see them supporting each other. I love to see them posting each other and stuff like that. That's absolutely beautiful to watch. JT did her good one with City Cinderella. Now the next thing that we're gonna talk about, Billboard. What is happening, you guys? Because Billboard is out there having delays on delays. I don't know what they are cooking up right now. I don't know if they should be taken seriously, because lately all they have been doing is postponing and postponing, because now it is being reported that this week's full Hot 100 chart update is not expected to be released until Wednesday. What is happening with that? Honestly, like what's up, Billboard? Like, can you now be relied on? Can your chart really still be reliable? We've been known that, well, it has a lot of payola and all these antics and things like that, but really, what's happening? Okay, so yeah, let me know in the comment section what you think about the delay in Billboard. Now, the next thing that we're going to be talking about, Kamala Harris. Now, it is actually being reported that, well, she is going to be using Beyonce's song. It is being reported that, well, her team got approval from Beyonce's representatives to use Beyonce's song Freedom throughout her campaign. Now, let me know what you think about that. Personally, I do feel like it's pretty dope that she's out there using a song from a powerful woman to basically use it for her campaign. So I think that's cool, and people were like, we already know that Beyonce is going to be performing for the inauguration, so let me know what you think about that as well. The next thing that we are going to talk about, you guys, Drake and Kendrick Lamar. It seems like the beef is still ongoing, with reports and allegations that, well, Not Like Us has been banned from playing in Houston, and there's a DJ was out there basically claiming that, well, they got in trouble for playing it at clubs, and allegedly Jay Prince is in on it. Okay, now Jay Prince, you know how it moves, and let me know in the comment section what you guys think about that. Do you think that this beef is going to turn into something really ugly? Because when you see where it's now going, the entire banning, Jay Prince is involved and things like that, that's becoming messy, and you also don't know how others are going to retaliate to that. And as somebody who has massive audience in the United States of America, I do not know if it's a smart move for Drake to be moving around banning things and doing things like that, because at the end of the day, your fan bases are still there. And yeah, Kendrick and his people may also want to retaliate to all these bans that you're putting on someone else's music. I really have always felt like with this beef, it would have been a better thing if they just kept it in the studio and it didn't move to the streets, because sometimes it can really get ugly in as far as the streets are concerned. But hey, let me know in the comment section what you think about that. Tyler is out there slaying the cover of V magazine. That girl is so gorgeous. Like, when I saw that, I was like, oh my god, you are slaying this photo shoot. Okay, and she was eating up. Okay, you really cannot hate on that. So congratulations to Tyler for having and that cover. Yeah, I think that's all that we had today, you guys. Thank you very much, you guys, for watching, and thank you very much for making it this far. And let me know. I'm curious to know, you guys, what you think about, especially the situation that we spoke about, the ISIS situation. Do you think that Barbz should continue paying attention to this girl, or do you think that is a point where they just need to take a step back and watch what she's going to do? But then again, I'm not really surprised, given that, well, James is on her team, so obviously they've got salty behavior for getting dropped by Nicki Minaj, and they feel like they can recreate another Nicki Minaj. This is just so shameful. The lengths that these people go to provoke this woman is insane. It's the lengths that they're willing to go for me, you guys. This girl came out and said that, well, Princess Diana was her inspiration. Meanwhile, she's sending Nicki pictures to her hairstylist to make sure that those wigs are replicated. Like, what's the point in doing that? Now you understand, now that entire flow that she was trying to do, the Nicki Minaj flow, girl, pathetic. You will literally evaporate if the Barbz decide to handle you. You will evaporate like into thin air right now. you will evaporate if they decide to blue tick you, like become non-existent completely. Okay. And I'm really glad that Nicki Minaj is paying her dust and is not responding to her, because clearly at this point, that's what she's looking for. Now that she's realized that the Barbz are not supporting her, she wants the Barbz to carry her rollout through talking about her on Twitter, dragging her and things like that. That's the route that she has decided to take. Anyway, where is Bongo 2, you guys? Oh my God. Where is she? The last time I checked, she was out there saying that she's going to be shooting the video to Watashi wa Flop in Japan. So is she back, or is she still out there hanging with Yuki and things like that? She disappeared. I hope this time she comes up with something that will assist her, because the last time she did an expensive video and that did not even carry the song. So I hope all this money that she's putting in these videos is actually going to be worth it, because at the end of the day, if you're claiming that you are independent, it would be wise to save your money. But hey, let me know in the comment section what you think about that. Thank you very much for watching, and thank you very much for making it this far. If you haven't already, what are you waiting for? Smash that subscribe button, and do turn on the notification bell so that you'll be notified each and every time that I post. I post each and every single day, and I keep you updated on what's happening in the celebrity world on Instagram, on Twitter, and about all things trending. And until my next one, see you.